Is that going? Oh. Does it look like it's going to that? I think it's pushed.
Yep.
Yeah. Good morning, class. We're going to go ahead and stand up and warm up a little bit and get ourselves awake, stretch a little bit. Everybody up, put everything down in your chairs. Don't need anything yet this morning. Arms up, stretch tall, up on your toes, reach for the ceiling, down on your heels, arms down, try to hit it, buddy. Try and bend over and touch your toes. Relax. You sway a little bit, let your back loosen up. Very good. Roll up slowly. Let your head hang. Very good. Roll your shoulders a little bit. Shake out your arms. Everybody feeling good? A little awake now? Jump around a little bit. Get yourself woke up. Okay, you guys can go ahead and sit down. We're going to start with some rhythm today. You guys all look at the board. On the count of 3, I want you to tell me what kind of notes these are. 1, 2, 3.
8 notes.
Correct. All right, so I'm going to give you a beat, and we're going to just clap what you see on the board. So make sure you're counting, and I want to just clap it, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. So what did you guys notice about that? They're all the same duration, right? All of them are the same length? Okay, so now I'm going to add a couple bar lines. And I want us to clap it again, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Oops. Now 1, 2, 3, right? Okay. Did the length of the note change at all? Did it stay the same or did it change?
It stayed the same.
Right, it stayed the same. So putting in the bar lines doesn't change the direction of the note. So now we're going to group them a little bit differently because they're all separated. So now we're going to group them. And we're going to clap it again, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Did the notes change duration? But they're grouped differently. So we're going to put accents on these. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. Did the notes change duration? Right. Okay, so we're going to add time signature. Can anyone tell me what that means, what those numbers mean? Raise your hand if you know. Bryce?
There's 6 8 notes per measure.
I'm going to teach you guys a little saying about time signature that I know. 6 beats in every measure, 8th note gets the beat. Hey, it's a little saying that I learned when I was in school. You can kind of say it to yourself when you see different numbers there. So 6 beats in every measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all 8 notes. The 8th note is what gets the beat. So that kind of helps us keep everything in line. Now we're going to clap it again, but I want you guys to count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when we get here, because it's grouped in 2 instead of 3, we're going to count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's different in each measure, even though the whole thing is in 6/8. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. I think you guys can be more energized than that. I want to hear the accents on the numbers. 1, 4, and then all the ones in the second measure. Ready? 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. Very good. Now, based on this rhythm, we're going to take out a couple notes. This is still an 8th note. And I want you guys to clap this instead. 7, okay? So we're just taking out the second one in both of those two first groupings, okay? Ready? This is what it sounds like. I want you to repeat after me. And again. Very good. Now take out this blue piece that you got today. Yes, Bryce?
How come the first one's now that there's only two don't sound like this, the second measure with the only two?
Why it doesn't sound the same?
Yeah, because they're both eighth notes right and they're timed together. Why don't they sound like
Over
the
here,
first?
over here.
Well, the ones on the left kind of look like the first one on the right, and they're grouped in two.
Yeah. I guess I didn't erase it well enough. So over here, these are technically quarter notes, and then those are the eighth notes, and that's got it.
Okay.
Okay? But it's still, all of this is still in 6/8. But the grouping has just changed. So we'll explain it a little bit better once we get out this piece. So this Lamb and the Tiger, we're going to turn to page 11. I want you to raise your hand when you find measure 49. Everybody there? Got it? Very good. Okay, does this rhythm look similar to what is on the, does this rhythm look similar to what's in the music? Yeah. Right there at measure 49? Okay, so we're going to go through measure 49 through 52, just these first four measures, and we're going to clap it with our counts, like we did on the board, okay? But look at your music this time. 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. Stop. I always said first four measures. Thank you for being so eager to go on now. So now we're going to go through that again. We're going to keep clapping it, but we're going to add the text, okay? And we're going to make sure we really enunciate the text and use really good diction. So it'll be tide, tide, dirty, white, in, full, supple, night. So on that last quarter note is where we're going to put the accent, or the consonant, I think consonant of the words, okay? 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. Very good. Except, what happened to those accents we used on the board? I want you guys to really put those accents in on the same beats that we talked about when we were just doing the rhythm. But do it with the words too. 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. That was a lot better. Thank you for doing that. Make sure you always remember to do that when you go through that section, okay? And now we're going to keep reading. We're going to start at 49 again. We're going to go all the way through to measure 56 and stop there. Don't go on, okay? So we're going to go through 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. Very good. So now we're going to have Scott play the melody, just the melody, and we're going to go through while he's playing it, and we're going to say the text in rhythm while he's playing the melody. So you guys can listen. You have to really focus and listen while you're saying the text, and then we'll go through and add the music to it, okay? 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay, so I'm going to give him 4, and then I'll come and cue you, and you guys are going to come in. But you're just going to speak the words. Don't try and sing along with the piano, okay? I just want you guys to hear it while you're speaking. 1, 2, ready, and. Good job with the accent, so I think you guys can do it a little bit stronger. I really want to be able to hear it, because now we have the piano, so you guys really have to put a lot of air behind it and get lots of accents in there. So let's do that one more time, and then we'll switch to singing it, okay? 1, 2, ready, and. So we're going to start at the same place at 49, and we're going to go through 56 again, just like we did, but I want you guys to sing it on a do. 1, 2, ready, and. Good. Any questions on that? On the melody? You guys sounded like you got it pretty well. So now we're going to add the words. Don't forget about the accents that we talked about. It's really important. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and. Wonderful. So now, if you turn with me to page 7, which is the beginning of the tiger section of the piece, look at measure 13 for me. Raise your hand when you find measure 13. Everybody there? Good. What does that look like? Does that look familiar to you?
What we just sang.
We did just sing that. It's the exact same as what we just did at 49. So if you look through all the way up to measure 9, it's all the same rhythm and melody that we were just working on. So you guys basically just learned 2 huge sections of the piece without even having to look at the beginning, because it's the same. So then tomorrow, we will go through the middle section, and then we can start trying to put it all together.
Great. I think for fun, Sammy, could you start at the beginning and just conduct through maybe these like page 7 and 8? And you could, if you want to start at 11 or something, or even at 6 if you wanted to.
Yeah, do you want to start at 6? Can I come to me? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6.
I feel like you did a really good job of playing off of the groove, and it didn't feel like you were performing. It all felt really natural and.
Yeah, I think so too. There was a good demeanor about it. Emma?
I really liked how you had repetition and what you wanted us to learn. It was very obvious. With the 8 notes on the board, are they the same? Yes, they're the same. Like, are we putting accents on it? Like, we need to put accents on it. And you just have that message going through the entirety of the lesson.
I thought you just fit up there really nicely. You did a really good job being natural. And it, in the best way possible, you reminded me a lot of Jess from New Girl. I don't know, take that as you will. Yeah, you did a really good job. The only thing was we brought in the idea of time signature really early.
Yeah.
And we did a lot of clapping in said time signature. And you just kept copying with us. it might be a good idea to throw in the duster early, a little bit earlier, so that when we do get something, we're not trying to adjust to following a gesture instead of just clapping. Because when you give us the entire beat instead of just a clap, then you can see kind of where you're going,
Yeah.
as opposed to just a clap is the beat, that's it.
I was happy that I looked up, I was like, I wonder where she's gonna put, oh, there's the gesture. Yeah, no, but I mean, if we were thinking that this was a real rehearsal, sure, that would be, I don't think it would be quite too late, but yeah, I think that you could bring it in as, you can almost bring it in immediately, yeah.
I kind of thought that in my head, like, I should probably start doing that.
Yeah, Bryce?
Yeah, I think the way you emphasize the duration of the beat staying the same the whole time was a really great method, kind of building on itself. I would just kind of be careful when you do the erasing, they did kind of look like a double eighth note. And you could have even on the 6/8 side tied the 2 eighth notes together for that quarter note before changing it to a quarter note. And
Although ties are
true,
tough for them to, they get a little.
It's just that the duration was the same until then.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
I got what he was, I think that it was a good strategy if you had a whiteboard, it would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
than chalkboards, which hopefully would, but, Alan?
Yeah, I really liked all your strategies and that you had a plan. Just be careful not to kind of ask for permission when you say, like, now I'm gonna do this, okay?
Mhm.
And be careful how it's like good afterwards.
You know, I think part of it too, I was thinking about it, when in doubt, do rather than talk. So you could say, turn to page 7, measure 13. Tiger, tiger, ta-da. Sound familiar? Here we go, let's sing it. And then you don't have to go into it long speak, but it's, you just get better at doing it. I liked the auditory cue of the snapping. There are some that don't believe that this is good. I come from the school of, when they're reading especially, there's so much going on and they're having to look down, they don't have as much time to look at you, and that auditory cue is helpful. Letting go of it as soon as you can will get them to watch you more. Because the more that they just have to listen to it, they won't watch.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think it's an excellent way to start things and to keep them on the beat. Gosh. Ron, did you?
I guess everyone kind of covered what I was going to say. It was really good. I liked that it was unique up there. Just make sure that your accents are on the right side and they aren't backwards.
Yeah.
And that
Did you
was-
notice that they
Yeah.
were?
and that
As
was
soon as I did, I
right
came back, I
guide.
was like,
Yeah, and when you're starting the piano, just you can take a little bit more time in your head to figure out the tempo you want.
Yeah. It is, and it's really hard. I think that, this is excellent way to be able to have the class sort of end, because now you go to your faculty observation with a new kind of fresh set of eyes, knowing how difficult it is just to get the piano and the choir coming together. You're like, well, ready? And now you can see that, just kind of have more insight into how much it takes to just be able to put everything together. Yeah, good.